Hello, beautiful life path number 9, and welcome to your tarot path for 2025. Your last but not least, I still have the masters to do as well, but yeah, these have been fantastic to do. I am so happy that I decided to do these. Of course, I'm going to be continuing through 2024 to 2025 doing your weeklies. This has been going well. I'd like to thank you for the organic growth of the channel. It's been wonderful. I'm hoping it bumps up just a little bit so that I can get monetized. I promise not to overwhelm you with the ads, but it would be very cool. There you go. Now let's see what we have for this year. I've done every other one and it's been so insightful. Now I'm going to tell you something. It's your entire year for me is about balancing. Honestly, I feel like that's what you're going to be doing this year. Okay. It feels like you're going to do 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but you're still 1 step forward. Just keep that in mind, okay? It's going to be a roller coaster ride. I can see that right at the top here. It's going to be a roller coaster ride. And just by your first card being the 9 of Wands, it tells me that you're going to be pushing stuff this year. You know, you're going to be the plow. Honestly, you're going to be the plow. You're going to be like pushing stuff. Sometimes it's going to be good. Sometimes you're going to get resistance, okay? So ups and downs. Sometimes it's going to feel like you're not doing your best work because I see the 8 of Pentacles, but it's still here. So I really feel that Spirit is saying, look, it may feel like you're not getting anywhere, but you actually are, okay? And I feel, you know, you are exactly where you're meant to be. And this was the biggest message that came through with this, is that at any point in this, in all of these energies where you feel like, oh, I'm, you know, let's pack it in and let it go. I feel that they're saying, no, that's absolutely not true. Okay. Because I see here persevering, and then, you know, you have the 6 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Swords. So the 6 of Wands is like success. Oh no, it's, you know, still not kind of getting there. But the 8 of Swords is getting rid of the blocks. And then there you go, you're moving on. But then you're back up on the hill kind of defending again. You got that thing. And then you're assessing. Okay? And then you're back in your Chariot. And you're in between the Tower, which you got here. The chaos is blessings and well-being. So you're definitely doing something good. And like I said, while it may feel like you're, you know, not moving and that you're stagnating with this 4. This 4 is telling me a lot between this and this. This is how you may feel at times going, I'm getting nowhere fast. You are still getting somewhere. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you have the Poise card and To Be Fair card. To Be Fair card is absolutely about balance. And these are the Oracle cards that came in as, yeah, as an example. So I was going to start with the Oracle cards, but I wanted to explain some of this first and show you how it comes into play, okay? So just balance. And need to consider options, and that's what you're doing here with the 7, okay? Mutual benefit and the law of cause and effect. Absolutely, right? You do something, it works. You do something else, doesn't work. It's almost like a test. Like I said, you're still driving the truck with the snow shovel, but yeah, sometimes you're going to hit resistance, okay? So you're still in control, definitely with the Chariot here. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance. I love this. There's that balance thing, right? You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go to being again. And stasis, it's right here. This is the 4 of Cups, stasis, being like there. And you're turning that 8 of Swords around as well. That's stasis, okay? Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you're not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there's an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. And I like, some people say, oh, I don't like the Tower, but it's in between the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. And they always tell you in Tarot, when you're reading cards, the Tower can be good or bad, okay? So there's most likely some very nice surprises coming in, because that's a surprise. That's like, I'm shocked that this, turned out well. So in comes in the card of Poised right in the middle of this section. So that's why I'm saying this, okay? Don't count your chickens before you actually know, right? So being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best and confident. You can be sure that you're ready for anything. And I love that. It's saying you're ready for anything. And that's saying a lot, because it's usually not what happens in a year. It's your state of mind and how you are prepared to handle things that make you the very best person that you are. And by no means I'm saying that you're having a whole crappy year. I'm just saying that it's gonna bring challenges, but you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be totally ready for them, okay? So you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you are armed. Look at this. You're armed here. You're moving there. You got assessment here. You've got like perseverance here. You've got gratitude and committed to your well-being, and you're not going to settle for just anything. Okay, this is also this. Okay. You're armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase in your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. That's the other part. Being poised, that means if this year you go out there and decide that you're going to do a lot of things, or different things, it comes with this kind of roller coaster ride, doesn't it? Safe and secure doesn't offer you any of this. You can just sit in a cave and do nothing, my hermits, and say, no, I'm not going to do anything this year because, I don't want to go through all of this. But you also get very stagnant. Okay? This card. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do anything. And then you stagnate. Stagnation. What a terrible word. There's a time to be bored, but if you're always like that, stuck flat, okay, withdrawn, you become dissatisfied, complacent, bored, procrastinating. Do you really want to spend an entire year just procrastinating and wasting your energy for the sake of not having to experience anything? Look, as a 9, I'm going to tell you this right away. You will be prone to going into a cave and just keeping to yourself, right? You have your thoughts, you have your ideas, you have your definite wisdom, knowledge, and stuff, and you want to keep the status quo a lot of the times because you know what you know and you know how you feel. But as a 9, if you decide to go out of your comfort zone, like I'm seeing you doing here, for maybe a different number, these cards would look different. But for you, it's showing the, I was going to say the sacrifice, but it feels like the push, that shovel. It's a little harder for you, let's just say, to come out of that shell, right? But when you do, this looks a little different. This picture feels a little more burdensome at times because you keep to yourself. You're that person, right? Going out of your comfort zone is very difficult. And I would dare say that some people would even say, oh, they just have no ambition. It's not it. You know where you're safe and secure and happy. And this is telling you that this year, you're not going to be that person. You got in a chariot. You're nowhere in the Hermit. And it is very funny that I should say that, because 2025 is your year for on the planet. Okay? 2025, when you add it up, is 9. It's a Hermit year. And you're a Hermit. So technically, your number should be hiding with the rest. You should be well in your number for the year. But that's the planet's number. Okay? That energy may affect you somewhat. It may also be why going out of your way might be a little harder on top of everything. Now, don't forget you have a personal year number as well. You're going to take your number, the year number, your month number, and your day number. Calculate them as you would your life path number, and that's your year number. Now, you're not going to whittle it down to the single digit. If it is between 1 and 22, that is a major arcana. 22, there's no 22, but there is a 0, and that's the Fool. So if you hit any of those numbers, that's your year number. For myself, I am having Temperance, and I'm a 5, and Temperance is 14. So 1 plus 4 is a 5. It's my shadow card as well. So I'm going to be bringing in balance, just like you. To be fair, you're bringing in balance, my 9s, okay? You're bringing in balance between your Hermit state and your, it's like saying, I'm staying in, I'm going out. And that's what I feel. I feel that you've decided next year you're going out. So please don't get discouraged if sometimes it feels a little more burdensome to you. You're going to do fine. You're going to have a wonderful year. And you can stay here, subscribe, hit that notification bell if it's your first time, and I will guide you weekly with the energies, and we can look at things. And all I plan to do is what I've done through 2024 is empower you with tools that will help you be a more powerful 9, okay? So maybe sometimes we don't really think of ourselves as a life path number or even a zodiac sign or the energies of the planet, and Spirit comes in for me and comes in and lets you know, have you thought of this? Have you done this? Can you empower yourself with this, okay? So if you want some of that energy, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have been subscribed, thanks for your support. It's been great. These have been great. I am very optimistic for you. And to tell you the truth, I am impressed by this. I know you're going, Jane, some of this looks like really, whoa. Yeah, but it's impressive. The fire is coming and you're meeting up with it. Okay? Look at the fire in these cards. And you're setting the house on fire. You're doing it. You are doing it. I am thoroughly impressed with your 2025. And I hope that you have a fantastic year, my 9s. I will see you next week. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye for now.